How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Gotta go close. It's gotta be short day. Aloha everyone, it is Friday, May 23rd, and this is take 2. I don't often do take 2.
But the time has come to do
I rushed and didn't have my audio, so I did the whole thing without audio. So here we go. Let's put this on. Yeah, and everything's going on good. That's about my okay. So little vlog, little news. Okay, I have a
He is touching you.
I gotta run to do errands today, but also on top of that, an appointment. It's one of those medical appointments. Not me, for my mom. It's like just a casual routine thing, but there's so many of them, and I didn't know about it until yesterday. I'm like, I gotta do. Thanks for telling me. And the past couple of days, the narcissist has been visiting in the house over hours inside the house, and I have to do it. I'm not supposed to talk about that, much like you're not supposed to talk about the Trump guitar plane. A question about questions. Oh, about the guitar. You bad journalist! How dare you? That's unprofessional of you. You're not qualified to be a journalist. Wrong question. Don't talk about those things. Hear no evil, see no evil. Anyways, okay, little vlog, little news.
It's a known.
The news. It's unknown. That's right. No, it's known. Part of it's known. Actually, the big news. I'll try to be quickie, and I have to be quick. The big news is basically they passed the big beautiful bill, but not quite. Not quite. Remember that Schoolhouse Rocks thing? You know, it has to go from the House to the Senate. It has to pass the vote in the House, and then it goes over to the Senate to pass the House, the vote, Senate vote. It passed the House vote. Something like 115 to 114, something like that. It's like a 1 vote difference. And it was highly likely, it was a high possibility it wouldn't even pass the House because of the number of GOPers, just a couple of them that vote against it. And they probably could have likely have voted against it because there's things in it that are very Trump, but not very people-oriented. And if they voted for it, then they could answer to their constituents in the 2026 election. Actually, there's something in this bill, and these tax things or whatever the heck it is, I forgot it exactly, but there's something in there that doesn't take effect until December 2026. Like, this is gonna happen, and there's where it's gonna start in 2026, which is after the midterm elections. So there's the elections, and they're going to be spinning it, and it's already set in place. But if it took effect before the midterm elections, some of these people might not get voted back in, no matter how Trumpy because loyalty to Trump used to get people elected. Now, not so much. Not so much. It didn't for the prime minister in Canada. There was a election race in Canada for prime minister, and one guy said, "I'm just like Trump. I'm for Trump. I'm just like Trump." In Canada right now with the tariffs, they're just like, that guy did not get elected. The other guy did. The same thing happened in Australia. The guy was like, "I'm so Trumpy Bear," and that guy didn't get elected. So these people in DC, because it's money, it's definitely, they're career politicians about money. They're looking at that and they're going, oh. So they're kind of cautious about this big, beautiful what the hell. And there's some stuff in it that is, they're saying it's gonna help everybody. The tariffs are still in place, and the prices are going to go up. And there's, no matter what they say, big companies like Walmart and Target are going to up the prices, and they're going to blame Trump. And they know this. The stock market took another dive, but it's kind of, so he can't claim yay with that. The tax breaks, it got bumped up, that lower limit of who's the billionaires get all the tax breaks. Well, what's the cutoff rate from the bottom of that, right? You just have to be billion. But it was like 50,000, now it went up to 100,000 or something. But if you don't make that much money, like a 6-figure annual, if you don't make that much money, you don't get a tax break. Everybody else doesn't, and they'll be paying for whatever 4 trillion debt ceiling rise they gave the thing. So they're opening it up for a $4 trillion giveaway for the billionaire tax break style, and the rest of everybody else is just paying out the nose because screw you and the tariffs. So it's gonna not look good, and plus all this spin about, Qatar airplane, that's just one thing. That's not even gonna happen. They accepted that gift. They can't refit that plane to be president secure. They have to unbuild it and rebuild it to make sure there's no bugs and taps and all that stuff. And that would cost more than the $400 million plane costs. And it's part of the devil. It's greed on the highest order, and it's also unconstitutional in so many different ways, these different things that are happening. So it's kind of very much a deconstruction. There's no deconstruction in the government to do this. Oh, I gotta go. Wait. And this is take 2.
I'm not sure.
Crap, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, let's go Hawaii news. Hawaii's got news too. Oh, look, Hawaii news. Where is it? Okay. We're way off in the boondocks. The young woman led the way. Okay. Wait, so sorry. That was well, that's what I get for take 2. Well, here we go. It's the state criticizes destination management. The Hawaii Tourism Authority, which has a big thing about a thing. And see, the trail, the Makapu Lighthouse Trail. I've been on the trail more than once. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say a shout out to Michael. Yeah, get well with the knee, heal up quick, because we went on the. He takes me hiking sometimes. It's like, oh, it's so good of him to get me out exercising. Old man, I can do this trail, I think. And he's very active, and he's healing on the knee. So yay, good going. Yay. Okay, shout out. And so this is the one of the trails here, Makapu Lighthouse. But they're saying, oh look, whatever they're saying, who cares? But 500 people participate in these meetings. It's very controversial because Hawaii Tourism Authority gets a lot of money from the state. Another big buck thing. And there's the view. Oh, the view up there. Oh look, there's the Rabbit Island and stuff. And hike up there, these people with their babies and baby strollers. You can do this hike. And here we go. Sports. UH baseball. Oh look, you guys. Oh look, you win. Yay! No, not so fast. No room for error. They made errors and they lost to UC Irvine Irvine. But they're gonna make like, hey, look, it looks like we won. You won that one run, got one. Kind of a winning looking photo. But they lost, I think. But whatever. Trying to make good. Hey, try to look good. Hey, back in the day, relax, okay. Oh, relax. Remember, you want to relax, you just look at your 1955, look at these really expensive, beautiful items. Ooh. This is personal belongings belonging to Bernice Pawahi Bishop, the last of the Kamehameha line. They're on display in the Bishop Estate offices. Ooh. Here, the Bishop, Annabelle Lau Bishop Museum examined some of them. Oh, these should belong in the museum. Can we have them? They were given to by Princess Bernice widower Charles Reed Bishop. Oh, look, a cameo. It's made out of ivory. Can I have it? Okay. Alright. Run. Oh, Governor Green going up into Washington, D.C. You know, vaccinations are actually good. You guys are morons. Political cartoon. Medicaid.
First, the good news. We passed the huge tax cuts for billionaires.
He unplugged the Medicaid. Oh, you know, get your MRI. You can't find out why you lost the hair on your head. Shit. Moron, thank you. And a chicken, a wing, a residue, and a fang, memories of Alabama. This Father Day. Oh, let's do this.
Don't play chicken when federal funds are at stake.
Governor Josh Green's recent decision to file a lawsuit against the Trump administration concerning conditions on federal funding raises significant concerns for citizens of Hawaii. This legal action appears misguided and counterproductive. It is essential to recognize that adhering to federal requirements could prevent the potential loss of vital resources rather than pursuing a legal battle that threatens our state financial support. We should focus on constructive solutions that meet our community's pressing needs. Diverting attention and resources to litigation detracts from urgent issues.
I want to lead.
Me too. Such as improving transportation systems and enhancing disaster preparedness. Litigation should not be our first step. It should only be considered when all other options have been exhausted. I urge Governor Green to reconsider this approach and work collaboratively with the federal government in defense of our state's interests. It is time to prioritize the welfare of Hawaii's residents over divisive legal battles. Maui Quizon, Mililani. Oh, thank you, Maui. That's your real name. You're the guy in the movie, Maui. Thank you for considering your letter here, and it's all public domain now. Thanks for talking to Tutu Boys too. Don't play chicken. Governor Green put up a lawsuit. I think it's about pollution and big oil or something. The state sues. And then the Department of Health, whatever. But it's one of those big lawsuit things with the government against the state, against the federal. See, states get federal money, you know that. But if you don't play by those Trumpy rules, you don't get that money. Ask Carver. You don't get that money. Oh, we need that money, so bow down to the Trump. Anything you say, Trump. No DEI, no Hawaiian stuff for you. So you can't bow down to this because state powers are powerful. Federal powers are one thing, state powers are separate, and they're just as boom, boom. So if you have federal powers over state powers vis-a-vis, you bow down to the federal stuff because you want the federal money to come in, is not a productive way to go about it. Legislation should not be our first step. You better not piss off the Trumpy Bear. Don't poke the bear. He won't give us money. And so that's exactly what Trump's doing with a whole lot of these other things. So it's a horrible it's like appeasement. Appease the dictator. Anyways, I better get woo. Look at the time again. Oh gosh. Okay. Aloha. Have good time. Aloha. Have a good Friday. I gotta push the right button. Like,
There it is.